Alright guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the haul of stuff that I have recently purchased at various yard sales. So some of these things are items that I picked up in the last yard sale footage that you saw. I had gone to a pretty large community yard sale, and then also just a couple of random yard sales as well. So in the video you guys did see some of the stuff that I picked up at the very first sale. Well, it wasn't the first sale, second sale I went to. I purchased a bunch of jewelry. It's very rare, I feel like, that I come across just a lot of really nice quality jewelry. Typically the stuff that I do find is more like costume pieces, and these are, you know, pretty well costume pieces as well, but just of like a much higher quality than some of the things that I typically see while I'm out and about as far as jewelry is concerned. So I did go a little bit crazy and I bought like all of the jewelry at this one table that I had gone to at this sale, and I was by myself, and you guys know, like, when I'm recording, I carry the camera in my hand. So I only have one hand to begin with. Eric wasn't with me, and I literally wanted to just start grabbing everything. So I had to turn the camera off, but I did manage to get most of the things that I wanted. There was a lady that came up, and she started taking some stuff. So I didn't get all of it, but I got most of it and a lot of like the really nice pieces. So I'm gonna go through the jewelry first. So one of the first things I found was this necklace here, and it's in this cute little gift box with a shamrock on it. And this necklace is actually brand spanking new. This lady had kind of like a jewelry addiction, I guess you'd say, because she was talking about it to me. But this here is by a company called Connemara Marble, and it's made by J.C. Walsh and Sons. It's a marble heart pendant necklace, and there's like a shadow casting here, but this whole part is sterling silver. It is marked 925, and then this part up here has like little shamrocks, and it's very, very cute, super pretty, and it's on kind of like a corded type of strand there. I paid just $4 for this necklace, and I listed it up for a buy it now of $49.99. Similar ones were listed between $70 and $80, and then like on actual websites to purchase it, I've seen it being sold for as high as $90 some dollars. So I thought that was a good price to list at, so we'll see, but it is new, so that's awesome. $4 for that necklace. All right, I also got a bunch of this jewelry by a company called Camrose and Kross is the name of it. So a lot of this jewelry came with certificates of authenticity. Apparently the jewelry that they make is kind of like replicas or what they call renderings of pieces that Jacqueline Kennedy wore. So this one here came with a certificate of authenticity, and then it also came with like this little card. This one here just has like a dinner that she had gone to, and like what she wore, her gown, just little themes of the dinner and stuff like that, just like little crazy facts. But these here are clip-on earrings. These are absolutely gorgeous. Let me pop this out so you guys can see just slightly better just how beautiful these pieces of jewelry are. Like, they are just such nice quality, and like I said, these here are clip-on earrings. So I paid $2 for these earrings, just $2, and I listed these up as a buy it now of $49.99. I did see one other listing, and they had theirs priced at $59, so I went slightly cheaper on mine. And some of the ones where I'm saying like what other people have theirs listed at, some of them don't even have like boxes or the certificates of authenticity and those types of things. I know that doesn't matter to like everybody, but it's kind of neat to have those pieces with your collections. So I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. All right, the next piece again is by the Camrose and Kross brand, and this here is a gorgeous necklace. Again, comes with a certificate of authenticity, a little card. This one here has just little sayings by Jackie Kennedy. And this one's actually brand spanking new. All of these, though, look like they're either new or in like new condition for the most part. But this one still also has like all of these little clear tabs over top of all of the gems because it was never worn. So I did pay $10 for this one. This one was priced the highest out of everything else that I purchased of her jewelry. And I think she said she priced it that way because she was debating whether or not to get rid of this piece. So when I first grabbed all of the jewelry, I didn't grab this necklace because, you know, I was like, $10. I'm a little cheap sometimes when I'm yard sailing, but I was like, you know what, this is really nice jewelry. I'm just going to take it at the $10. So this one here, I do have listed as a buy it now for $69.99. There is another one just like this listed, and they have theirs listed for $80. So again, I try to do my prices ever so slightly cheaper in hopes that they'll go. Okay, I'm just going to stick with some of this other Camrose and Kross. So I got two other necklaces, and these are, I got two of this same exact necklace. For whatever reason, she had two of them. But this one has, they kind of look like paper clips is how I would describe them. And then they have like gems on both sides. Very pretty. It's a double-stranded necklace. These ones here, I paid $2 for this necklace, and I listed it up with a buy it now of $49.99, and there are others listed at $59. So again, slightly cheaper, but mine comes with the case and the certificate of authenticity. So this necklace, these are the exact same necklace. So $2 a piece I paid for those. All right, she also had a bunch of jewelry by Joan Rivers. So we all know Elizabeth Taylor jewelry is definitely something desirable. Joan Rivers, some of her stuff sells pretty high and others not so much. So some of these pieces are listed kind of like in between. So one of the first necklaces I got was this one here. And this just looks like a little, kind of like a little basket with a... It's a little basket with a bow, and then there is a like greenish blue gem in the center, and then it is signed Joan Rivers on the bottom. So this one here, let me get my paper. This one here, I paid just 50 cents for this necklace, and I listed this on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So if it doesn't get a bid, I'll probably just relist it for the same price. But it's just a gorgeous necklace. Everything is in just beautiful condition. This next one, oh my gosh, this one's probably like my favorite because it's just so quirky and cute. Again, this is a Joan Rivers necklace, long strand, and there is a hen in a basket on a nest. And there's like a faux pearl egg that it's sitting on. So very, very cute. And then on the bottom, there's a red gem on there. So that is just so adorable. I love this. I did pay 50 cents again for this necklace, and I listed this one up as a buy it now for $39.99. So there was only one of this necklace listed and in the solds, and that one sold for $39.99. So that's what I went with. So as of right now, that is the only Joan Rivers hen necklace on eBay. I'm still not done with the jewelry. I got this necklace. It came in a blue, just kind of like a display thing here. This is by a company called Ross Simmons, and this is made up of gemstones. There's amethyst, peridot, and then this blue is called Chalcedony. You guys know how I am with words and pronunciation. Anyway, it is marked, the toggle is marked sterling 925, and it's just got this like nice weight to it. It's beautiful, just this chunky kind of gemstone necklace. So I paid $4 for this necklace, and I have it listed up as a buy it now for $39.99. So I did see other ones listed, and some were listed kind of higher than that. But yeah, and it comes with a little case, so that's nice. All right, this next necklace again is a Joan Rivers necklace. There is a pendant here on the bottom, and the pendant opens. There's like a little latch here, and inside is actually a watch or clock. Has a little tassel there on the bottom. The watch part is not working. She says it needs a battery, and I don't have batteries to put in it. It's something I need to get at the store. And there are missing stones around it. So I only paid, what did I pay for this? I paid $2 for this. I have it listed as a buy it now for $25.99, but I put best offer on it just because since it needs a battery and there are missing stones, like I'll probably, you know, take less for that if need be. So got that. I got a pair of Joan Rivers clip-on earrings. These came in a little black drawstring bag, and they look like this. They are black with little like rhinestone detailings, look like flowers, and they are clip-ons. I paid just $0.25 for these, and I have them listed as a buy it now for $25.99. I got so much jewelry. All right, this next piece again is Joan Rivers. This one is kind of like a shorter gold tone chain, just a very thick chain, has a lot of weight to it, and then at the top it has these little red gems by the latch, and you just like open this up to open it, and then it just closes like that, like a little clip. So I paid $1 for this necklace, and I put this up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I don't know if I could find this exact one, so I did do an auction on that. This necklace here is actually made by a company called Irwin Pearl is the name that is stamped here on the whatchamacallit, but it does like kind of resemble some of the other Joan Rivers jewelry I showed. It's on a long gold colored chain, and then at the end is this little pendant here, and these are actually removable. They're just on there with like a lobster clasp, so you can take those off, intermix them, that kind of thing, and they're just like little hearts there. So there's two little pendants. I paid 50 cents for this necklace, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $25.99. So the last piece of jewelry that I have, I think this is the last piece of jewelry, isn't from the lady that I purchased all the rest of that jewelry from. This was at another yard sale. But I found this bracelet by a company called Kirks Folly. Some of this jewelry by this brand can sell really high. They make kind of like, I would call it like whimsical type of jewelry is how I would describe it. So this bracelet I paid $1 for. It does come with its little paperwork here, just explaining, you know, who's behind the maker of the bracelet. And then the bracelet looks like this. It has these pretty beads, and then there are also little fairies. There are also little fairies on it. So just really, really pretty. Paid $1 for it, and I have that listed up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So we'll see how that goes. All right, at another sale, I picked up these 2 packets of just these little pink drawstring mesh bags. So there was a couple bags in each packet and I paid $1/4 for each packet. I figured since I'm picking up a lot of jewelry, these would be perfect to put the jewelry in when I'm packaging up to ship it. So 50 cents for both of those, so they'll come in handy. I got this latch hook kit. This is brand new, still sealed, from 1982, and it is of a zebra. So it makes a rug, but you can also put it up on your wall, like a wall hanging. But I thought that was pretty cool since it was old and still sealed. So I paid $1 for this. I couldn't find this one at all on eBay, so I listed it up as a buy it now for $39.99. I did see some other sealed vintage latch hook kits by this same brand listed for around that price, so that's just kind of what I went with as far as that goes. Okay, so I found a lot of beauty related items, which is some of my favorite things. You guys know that. I got this jar of Strivectin skin cream. This is the TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus. So got this jar for 75 cents. This stuff retails for $95. $95 for this jar of face cream. I listed mine up as a buy it now for $39.99. So I couldn't believe I found Strivectin at a yard sale for 75 cents. It's just insane. I got some body sprays. This one is a Victoria's Secret Pink Ready to Party spray. I did pay $4 for this spray, which is kind of on the pricey side for like yard sale prices for body sprays, but this is one that they don't make anymore, and I do have this listed up as a buy it now for $29.99. This is another spray that is no longer made. This one is a Bath & Body Works in the scent Love, Love, Love. I paid, again, $4 for this, and this one I have listed for a buy it now of $39.99. Smells really good. I like the smell of that one. There is some more beauty stuff, but I'm trying to go in order here so I don't get confused as to what I showed and what I didn't. I got this vintage little, this is like a spun cotton head Christmas figure. It's of a snowman. He's made of like a little pine cone and on a pair of skis. So I did pay $1 for this. Some vintage Christmas stuff can sell obscenely well and for very high prices, so I didn't want to just let this sit in case. I did list it as a buy it now for $19.99. I do think it has a watcher, so we'll see if it goes. I got a Harley Davidson shirt. This one is red, short sleeves. It's kind of made of like a thermal material, and it has a blonde lady on the front. It says live to ride, ride to live. And she's got some angel wings, and on one sleeve there is like a little pocket there. It is a size extra large. I paid $1 for this, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $19.99. I pick up Harley stuff every so often if it's cheap enough. It's one of those brands that some of the stuff sells really good and really high, and some other stuff I just feel like I can barely give it away. Like, I don't know. That's why I don't always pick up Harley when I see it, because I have some Harley stuff that's just been sitting and then it doesn't seem like anybody wants it. So, you know, I only really ever tend to pick it up if I'm getting it like super duper cheap. This next item I'm kind of just taking a chance with. You guys saw me pick it up. I found this Wiggles ceramic piggy bank. It still has its stopper in. I don't remember exactly when the Wiggles came out. I definitely know it's like an older kids kind of like musical type show. This didn't have a price on it, so I didn't know, you know, how much it was. And when I went to pay, the man said $5. Most of the stuff at the sale was priced kind of high. Like, he had some Star Wars, like, sealed vintage, kind of like model kits. and you could literally buy them cheaper on eBay. So I definitely feel like, you know, they knew what the resale prices of stuff were, you know, before they put it out at their yard sale. This here though, I decided to take a chance on for $5 just because I never see anything Wiggles related when I'm out and about. So I paid $5 for this and I put it up as a buy it now for $39.99. So we'll see if we can get that for it or not. But it is a nice heavy duty bank ceramic. I got two Bath & Body Works. These are Wallflowers in the scent Creamy Caramel. They're by Strivectin and Company. I paid $1 for these, and I have them listed up as a buy it now for $15.99. So this is an older fragrance. They smell so good. Like I can smell them through the packaging. They just smell like thick caramel. But unfortunately, it wasn't a fragrance that was worth like, you know, a whole lot. But I did pick those up. I got this old Russ Berry and Company Gorilla. This is so cute. I fell in love with it. It still had its original tag and this little wooden sign that says I love you, and she can put her little thumb in her mouth like she's sucking her thumb. I thought that was so cute. Unfortunately, this isn't really worth anything. I paid $1 for it and I listed it for a buy it now of $9.99, but I just couldn't say no to it because I thought it was so cute. All right, we got another body spray. This one is a Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush in the scent Coconut Craze. I paid just 50 cents for this one. I used to have this back in the day, so I knew it was older, and I've sold some of these before, so I knew that these were worth money. They're called Body Double Mists. They look kind of gross. Like you see how it's separated. So I can imagine if someone doesn't know that this is what they're supposed to look like, they probably look at it and they're like, ew, that's gross. It must be spoiled or something like that. But that's not the case. That's just how Victoria's Secret made these double mist body sprays. So I paid 50 cents for this, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $49.99. This one is a hard one to come by, so that was a good find. So I went to a yard sale, and there I was at like the garage, like paying for my stuff, and I saw these Halloween masks inside the garage, and it looked like they had like yard sale price stickers on, but they weren't out at the yard sale. And I got to talking to the man, and I was like, because typically I don't speak up about stuff, like I'm just kind of, you know, shy, and I just decided to say something to him. I was like, are those Halloween masks for sale by chance? And he's like, yeah, they're for sale, I'll sell them to you. He had them on like these styrofoam heads. He's like, I won't sell you the heads, but you can have the masks. So I was like, okay. So I bought 2 of them. I got this one here, and I paid $2 for it. So this is one of the older ones. You know, it kind of is like how like the vintage Scream masks kind of look like, with like the black kind of cape. Shroud, I guess you'd say. But this one is just this green, goofy looking face. So I paid $2 for this. I put it up on auction with a starting price of $59.99, and it already has a bid. So this is definitely one to look out for if you ever see these. They are by the brand Fun World, is the maker of them. So I got that one. I also took this one, and this one is like the Scream mask. This one is by Easter Unlimited. Unfortunately, at some point someone actually put like a spattering of fake blood all over this one. Like it looks like it has, you know, a wound to his head basically. So this one, again, I paid $2 for. I listed it up on auction with a starting price of $39.99. I don't know if I'll get that for it just because it has been altered type of thing, but typically these Scream masks do sell very, very well, especially if they are by the Easter Unlimited. And when I say that, you can see on the back here, hopefully, It does say Easter Unlimited on the plastic there. I got this vintage McDonald's tray. So it has a little cutout here where you could sit a cup, and then just this part of the tray to like put a snack or something like that. It's plastic. I paid 50 cents for this. Unfortunately, it's not really worth anything. I have it listed for a buy it now of $12.99, but I didn't look it up before I purchased it. I just saw that it was vintage McDonald's and I had never seen one before, so I was like, we'll just take a chance. So now I know that if I see one in the future, I probably wouldn't pick it up unless maybe it was like the complete set of them. Okay, I found a bottle of perfume. This one is Estee Lauder in the scent Amber Mystique. So I will show you the bottle. This smells really good. It's a very warm fragrance, very, very warm. So that's what the bottle looks like. I paid $3 for this perfume, and I have it listed for a buy it now of $32.99. Thought that was a really good deal for $3. This next item actually sold already. It did go to a subscriber. I will pop up a picture of it. It was a Tonala style Mexican pottery cat. I paid 75 cents for it, and it did sell for a buy it now of $13.99. So that did go to a subscriber. I got a couple vintage trucker hats. You guys know I have been selling these vintage trucker hats that have these stripes on the side. So I don't know what it is about these striped hats, but people in Asian countries, Thailand specifically, it seems like every hat that I list that has these stripes sells to someone in Thailand. So just letting you guys know, if you don't offer GSP and stuff like that, you definitely are potentially losing out on customers overseas. So this hat, I paid 50 cents for. I listed it up on auction with a starting price of $25.99, and it does have multiple bids already. And I don't even know what it stands for. Quite frankly, it just says FES, yes we can. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't seem to matter what is on the hat. So if you see a 3-stripe hat, regardless of what's on it, just buy it, because someone overseas is gonna buy it. I also got this vintage trucker hat. I was just kind of drawn to this one because it was different. It says EK Bear and Sons Chipping Potatoes. So it's like a potato chip kind of advertising vintage mesh trucker hat. I paid 50 cents for this one, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $19.99. All right, more hats. I picked up this vintage Charlotte Hornets basketball hat. This one isn't like a mesh trucker hat or anything like that, but it's definitely probably, I'd say, from the 90s. Paid 50 cents for this, and I have it listed as a buy it now of $22.99. I found a vintage Hug-a-Bunch doll. So she's from 1985, and her name is Huggins. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that there was a stray cat that would come around my parents' house that I named Huggins, and I named Huggins after this Hug-a-Bunch character. So she is in her little pink dress. She does still have her original bow, but she doesn't have her bloomers. I paid $1 for her, and I listed her up as a buy it now of $19.99. I just like picking up vintage 80s toys when I see them, just because it brings me joy to have them back in my life, even if just for a little while. I found some Lancome foundation, and when I purchased this, I was kind of just buying it for myself at the time, but unfortunately, once I inspected it a little more closely, there's no way this shade is gonna be right for me. The shade is called 230 Porcelain, and it looks like this. It is new, it's never been used, like nothing has ever come up out of the cap kind of thing. I did pay $5 for it, but this foundation retails for $52. So it's definitely a high-end makeup brand, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $35.99. So it's just gonna be too dark for my skin tone, I can tell. So I did end up listing that, but I paid $5. Oh, I have another vintage trucker hat with the 3 stripes. This one here says Round Hill, and it has what I think is a turkey there in the center. But again, vintage mesh trucker hat with 3 stripes. Paid 50 cents, listed it up on auction with a starting price of $25.99. And again, multiple bids and bids from Thailand. I bought this little Bath & Body Works gift set. It comes in this really cute penguin zippered case, and inside are 3 different fragrance mists. There is Vanilla Bean Noel, which was my mother's absolute favorite, so anytime I smell it, it just reminds me of her. Coconut Mint Drop, and then the last one is Winter Candy Apple. So these are all new and come in this really cute case. So I paid $2 for this set, and I have it listed up as a buy it now for $25.99. So hopefully that sells maybe closer to Christmas. I got this vintage Littlest Pet Shop. This is like a Tamagotchi type thing, little electronic toy. It does need a battery. I need to go to Dollar Tree and get some like watch style batteries. The lady said that it worked, but obviously I'm going to test it before I list this, just to make sure. But I only paid 10 cents for it, so it's not currently listed yet, but it will be. I found this vintage photo album. It holds 72 3x5 photos, and it has the cutest little kitty cat print on the front with these birds holding a flower and a tree over top of her. So it looks to be in like new condition, if not new. I paid 50 cents for this, and I put it up as a buy it now for $25.99. So I got another thing of Lancome foundation. Again, paid $5 for it. It's the exact same shade. So I ended up listing this one as well. It is the same size as the other, but it's a slightly different formulation. This one is the Lifting Anti-Wrinkle and Radiance Foundation. So again, paid $5 for it, and again, I put it up as a buy it now for $35.99. I got a couple of candles to put in my candle hoard. This one is just a really small Bath & Body Works Latch and Company in Hot Buttered Rum. So just a really small candle. That one was 10 cents. It smells so good. I also found this one. This is a Bath & Body Works 3-wick Halloween. I love the packaging on this. Perfect for Halloween. It's called Hot Cocoa and Scream. So it was never burned. I paid $3 for that one. So I'm ready for fall, guys. Ready for it. I found 3 sets of Kiss Impress fake nails. I like these things. I think that they last a while and they're so pretty. So I got this one. These were 75 cents a piece. The color on this is called So Unexpected. So this would be a really nice fall color. So I'm not selling those. These I'm keeping. This one is called Symphony. Again, nice fall color or even winter. And then these are called Gel Fantasy. Oh, these are beautiful. Like, I can wear those anytime with like the shimmery tips to them. So whenever I see those while I am out yard selling for on the cheap, I like to pick them up because I do like those nails. I also got this Victoria's Secret fragrance mist. This is called Girls Night. I paid $4 for this, and this is also a scent that is harder to find. I have it listed as a buy it now for $35.99. Eric got a pair of swim trunks for himself. They just look like this. They're by the brand OP. So not for sale, those are just for him. I think he paid $1 for them. I didn't list this, but I think this was such a good deal. This is the Sweet Like Candy perfumed gift set by Ariana Grande. This was only $1. It comes with a 1 fluid ounce perfume and then a 1.7 ounce like fragranced body lotion. Looks like someone got this as like a birthday gift or a gift of some sort and didn't want it. It's still sealed, so this isn't really worth a whole lot. I mean, you can get these gift sets at Christmas time or like, you know, on clearance at Christmas for not much money. So I'm either going to keep this for myself or just hang on to it until maybe the scent becomes discontinued and is worth a little more. But regardless, for $1, I just couldn't pass that up for $1. That's like going to the Dollar Tree and finding that. I got the cutest little vintage set here. It was in this cardboard kind of like berry basket. I paid $3 for everything that you'll see here. And I did end up listing some of the things separate, and I'll show you which ones and why I did that. So these are all they're called like the dinner prayer pieces. These are by UNESCO. So this one here, it's of a lady praying and it says dinner prayer on the front. This is a napkin holder. So you would stick your napkins in there. And I listed her with the salt and pepper shakers. And these also say, we give you thanks for all your gifts and give us this day our daily bread. So these salt and pepper shakers, also by UNESCO, they are missing their stoppers. So I did lot the napkin holder and the salt and pepper shakers together. I listed them up as a buy it now for $19.99. So these are a little more easier to come by type of pieces. But then I also found inside was also this one here, and this one is called the spoon storage. But again, the praying lady, she has the kitchen prayer on the front of her dress. This one is actually by Adrian. It's marked Adrian Japan there on the bottom. But this one is a little more harder to find, and every single one I've seen that sold or is listed, none of them have their spoons. And this one came with all 4 of its spoons. So it comes with these spoons that just like nestle into the side like that. And one of the spoons is actually still sealed. So I listed this one separately since it's a more desirable piece from this type of collection, and it has its spoons. So I'm hoping, you know, I can get a little more for it just based off of having the spoons alone. So I did list that one up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So we'll see how that goes. This next item I didn't list yet. This is a Body Shop body butter in the scent Fall for Pumpkin, which is the scent Vanilla Pumpkin. This smells so good. I haven't decided if I'm keeping it yet or not. I paid, I think, 50 cents for it. I thought that was a good deal for 50 cents. This next item upset me so bad. I found this cutest Little Mermaid. This has Ariel on the front. It's this glass jewelry kind of trinket box. It opens like this. There's a mirrored bottom. So pretty. It's called Disney Novo Collection is what it says there on the back. Looks like it was originally $12.99, potentially purchased at Walt Disney World, since there's like a little Mickey Mouse kind of logo there on the price sticker. So anyway, this I picked up and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is so pretty. I'm just gonna buy it. It was marked for $4. I thought that was still a really good deal. I went to open it. There was this latch here, right here, And when I went to open it, this whole latch piece just broke off into my hands. I felt so bad. Oh, I still have the price sticker on it, $4. I felt so bad. I told the lady and she's like, oh, well, you don't worry about it. She said, you don't have to pay for it, that kind of thing. And I was like, no. I said, I was gonna purchase it anyway. Like, I'm gonna give you the $4 for it. I'm not breaking your stuff and not paying for it, kind of thing. So in all honesty, to look at it here, like, it already has kind of a distressed type of look. So had you not known there was something here, you might not even have realized that there was a latch here. So I'm gonna keep this for myself because I don't feel comfortable. Even if I were to fix it, like, I fear the same thing might happen. For all I know, it already happened, and that's what happened to me when I tried to open it. But yeah, it's so pretty, so I don't mind keeping it for myself, but I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, how embarrassing to, like, break something at someone's yard sale. That's not the first time that happened either, just letting you guys know. I am a freaking klutz, let me tell you. All right, you guys heard my story about these little sand-filled figures. How I told you I had found a dolphin the week prior to finding the frog, and then I ended up finding the frog at the yard sale. So this frog is going to be going into my car with my dad's dog. So I was so excited to find this. I just couldn't believe it. I'm still kind of in shock and awe that I found my sand-filled frog. So yeah, very excited about that. And the last thing, is this the last thing that I have to show? Yeah, this is the last thing I have to show. I found a bunch of band t-shirts. Now, these band t-shirts aren't really vintage yet, kind of thing. And if you guys watch like every single one of my videos, you know I found a band shirt not that long ago, and I said, since it's not really worth a whole much now, I'm just gonna hang on to it, and hopefully, like, within, you know, a couple years down the road, it'll be worth more, kind of thing. So I decided to do it again with this bunch of band shirts. I paid $1 a piece for them, and quite frankly, I might wear a couple in the meantime. The first one I got, what size are these? I think these are mediums. Yeah, medium. First one I got is this Slipknot shirt here. It was $1. So it kind of has like a rib cage type look to it. I've actually seen Slipknot in concert before. Twice, actually. So it was a very good concert. So I got that one. I got this one. Again, $1. This one is an Avenged Sevenfold. Looks like this. And this one's also double-sided. Like a woods tree theme there. This one also $1. This one is Born of Osiris. Again, double-sided. So got that one. This one is also a Slipknot shirt, which looks like this. Again, double-sided. That's always nice when band shirts are double-sided. And then I also got this one. This one says Undead Down Under. This one's a Rob Zombie shirt. And again, double-sided. This one says Zombie Australia 2014. So I got all of those, and like I said, I'll probably just wear them until I'm ready to sell them, because right now they're not really all that old. So I could probably still sell them for like maybe 20 a piece or something like that, which isn't bad. But I definitely feel like they'll be worth more down the road. And I'll already have some vintage band tees at the time. So I don't know. I like to think ahead sometimes. I don't know. That's just my way of thinking as a reseller. You might call it hoarding, but I call it saving up, investing, if you will. So that is everything for this haul of yard sale stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments, what you thought maybe the coolest thing was that I found, and that type of thing. Hopefully everyone is doing good and your sales are doing good. I feel like my sales have been pretty pretty good recently. I've had a lot of big sales recently, which is very, very nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.